This is an iPhone X Max that has a no touch issue after it dropped. The screen was replaced, but the touch is still not function. This is the touch connector right here. So we're going to open it schematic for iPhone X. So this is the iPhone XX Max. The connector that we're basically looking at. Let me see, I think this is on this side. This one right here. So this is the touch connector that where the LCD screen connected to. So we're looking this way. So we want to test all the lines. Let me see, moving a little bit closer. Okay. So we need to check the other touch lines, see what's going on, and check the severity of the damage. If it's too much, then we need to remove the board. And the problem with this is if there's a baseband issue as well, if it's severe enough, it could damage the baseband CPU. And hopefully that's not the issue as well, because that's not really, it's hard to repair, and it's a lot of times not repairable. So this one's ground, 0.6, ground, ground, 0.7, that's right. Let's see, 2, 4, 5th. The fifth one should be 0.7. You got a value there. Value. If we're missing a value, then it means that there's a separation at that connection. It's got 0.39, 0.68, which is good. Okay, it's not so bad. This is OL, right? 0.65, 0.54, 0.39. Looks promising. 0.395, 0.4, 0.39. Oh, we got an OL right here. So 2, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have an OL here. This is the racer to AOP initial connection. So that's a touch. So I'm going to measure back here. Ground, 0.39, 0.38, 6, 0.7. This should be OL right here. Okay. So we have only one connection that is separated. Not so bad. Well, that's pretty good news. It means that we can actually put on a hot plate and reflow it. Hopefully, But we have high hope on it. So, yeah. Let's put on a hot plate. Okay, we need to take out the dust cover. It also will melt everywhere. Okay. So this one was repaired before, so let's take this one out as well in case we need to remove it. Okay. So the air. So let's see what's that line is at. Schematic. So this one goes to here, and it goes to this filter. This filter goes to there. It goes this side. It's this one here. So this is this connection right here. This is the top board. No, this is the bottom board. This is the top board. So if you look at here, it should be. You know, right there. So it should be right somewhere, yeah, right there. So by that hole on the long side. So let it reflow. Compress down. Once we get to temperature, we can press down right there a little bit to make it stick. And nothing, that should be, and then we can measure it again to make sure. This will be the 6th one right here. So this way. Okay, let's wait for 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's measure the pin number 6 again. Oh, it's hot. Be careful. Oops. Two, 4, 6. All right, we have a value now. 2, 4, 6. Great. It works. So let's press down just a little bit. All right, so we're going to turn it off and put it together and retest it again. So let's cool down. Wow. Hot, 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 hot. All right, so we're gonna put the board back together and then measure it and try to test again. So let's measure that value again. Make sure. So at pin 6, we should have a value of, too small here. Okay, see, let's go back to microscope. So at pin 6, we should have some value, right? Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 0.39, which is good. Okay. So we're good. So it should be working. Once in a while, you get this easy case, easy job, or whatever you call it. You know, but most time they're pretty bad, badly damaged. You know, you have to take up the logic board, separate it, and fix all the connections, resolder all connections. In this case, is the damage not that bad, so okay. Here goes something. All right. Do, 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 do. Delete, delete, delete. So we got those. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Delete, delete, delete. 2, 2, 2. Okay, touch is functioning normally now. It's good. All right, guys, we're gonna put the phone back together. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So basically, the phone was dropped. Screen was replaced, but the touch function doesn't work. So we discovered that there was after testing the touch connection, we discovered there was one connection was separated, one touch connection was separated. So we reflow it. The damage wasn't bad, so we reflowed it. Then phone's not working fine. You don't often get a case like this, but you know, sometimes you get once in a while you get a case like this. Most of the time, you had to basically separate out the logic boards and fix all the connections, broken connection, all that stuff, and it's not a fun deal. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys on the next one. Bye.